Planning a road trip to Houston for the Texas Bowl? Catch the official Longhorn game broadcast on Papa John's Road Radio on ESPN Radio 97.5 FM. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Welcome back to Longhorn Weekly. Roger Wallace sitting in for Craig Way. Happy to be joined by junior guard Demarcus Holland. And Demarcus, what's it like to be done with finals and just think about basketball for a while?
It feels good right now. You know, I could just go in the gym when I want to. We get breakfast at the gym every morning. There's rules that's passed where we can also eat throughout the day. So it's fun. You get to be around your teammates a lot more than you usually would. How difficult is that stretch when you're in final exams and you're playing games? I know you had a final on the day of the Texas State game. Yeah, it's pretty difficult, but I've grown comfortable with it. You know, I just went in, took my test. I focused on the test. I didn't think about, you know, the gym or anything until I got there. So I did well on my test. I got an 85. There you go. So it went well. Cam said after the game that he thought it maybe helped kind of take his mind off basketball for a little while. Maybe for him, but, you know, I mean, it helped me out on my test. I mean, just, you know, being at the gym all night long and then knowing I got to go back and study, you know, it's tough, but once you do it, you feel like you accomplished something. So, take us back to when you guys went out against Michigan. You win a game up in the regional against Arizona State, and then the loss to Michigan. What's kind of your mindset, knowing that okay, this is what the tournament's like? We're gonna, you know, get back here and go even further. Yeah, I mean, it was just getting a little taste of what it could be like for us. And for this year, you know, it adds an extra chip on our shoulder and, you know, give us something to be hungry for. It was fun just winning that game when Cam hit the buzzer beater. We were excited. The next game, we fell short. We knew that we could beat them, but we knew we didn't take care of some things, and we just know that's how fine a line it is at that level, I mean, in that tournament. What are some of the things, I know you've worked a lot on your shot, how do you change your shot at this point in your career like you have? Just Coach Barnes just being a perfectionist helped me out a lot. You know, when you're younger, you really don't appreciate that because you feel like he's always getting on you. But as I've been getting older and, you know, more comfortable with him and more confident in what he's teaching me, he's really helped me just in the fact that if I miss a shot, I feel bad because I know how many reps I put in before that day, before that game. So yeah, him being a perfectionist helped me a lot on my shot. You've always been a guy that attacks the basket. How much does it help now to have a perimeter game to go with it? I mean, it's good when guys are not sagging off of you. Just being able to run the lanes, you know, I get to open up the lane for the big men on our team now because, you know, they're running back with me because they're afraid we're going to get transition points. So it's just great all around. I feel comfortable. I'm having fun right now. I know you're a prideful defensive player. Texas State, in that regard, was a nice game, but was it fun to play in a game against Lipscomb when you guys put up 106? Yeah, that was fun. That was actually my first time scoring 100 since I've been here, so that was fun, and I would like to do that again. Well, you get a few more chances. What is the key for this offense to maybe not score 100, but, you know, be as efficient as you guys want to be? Just trust the system and, you know, not be afraid to, you know, make mistakes. That was one thing that was emphasized before the game. The coaches felt like we were playing like we didn't want to make mistakes. So, you know, to help us out, they told us, you know, if you play within the offense and you make a turnover, then that's on the coaching staff. So they just made us more confident, you know, when we're out there playing, to be sure when we make those passes and not be hesitant. Did you kind of change your mindset when Isaiah went down, thinking, okay, I'm going to have to handle the ball a little bit more and maybe do a few different things offensively? Not really. I really didn't change my mindset. You know, I know I had to play more of the point guard position, but I've seen myself as a point guard the whole time I've been out there at the two spot anyway. You know, Coach Barnes always tells me I have to, you know, in order to be a leader, you have to run the team by being vocal and, you know, by helping guys get to spots and, you know, just helping guys feel comfortable on the floor. So just moving to the point guard position, you know, obviously is different for a lot of fans that's watching. But every day that I'm at practice, you know, I'm looking at every position and what every position is doing. So I'm comfortable out there playing the point guard position. You guys are obviously loaded with size. How important is it to keep those big guys involved and especially getting Cam kind of rolling offensively? It's very important because that's our strength. You know, going inside is our strength. We want to play inside out. We want to use our big man because we have, you know, some of the larger post men in the league, in our league. So if we can use that to our advantage, it'll make it easier for the guards. Yeah.
How do you not get caught up in all the national rankings and looking at the rankings and all that, and just kind of staying in the moment?
I mean, you just know this a long season. Anything can happen. Any small school, quote unquote, they can beat you. They can come in your house any given game and take you down, and then you'll be down in the rankings. So if you base your team's progression off of rankings, then I mean, that's not really good, because that's what everybody else thinks. But if you play within the team and you make it all about the team, everything else will fall in place, and you'll rack in some W's.
All right, we'll come back with more with Demarcus Holland right after this on the Longhorn IMG Radio Network and LHN. Welcome back to Longhorn Weekly. Roger Wallace sitting in for Craig Way. We're joined again by Demarcus Holland, the junior guard from Garland. And Demarcus, your 80th game on Saturday against Long Beach. It'll be your 58th start. What has this ride been like at the University of Texas for you?
It's been a roller coaster ride for me, but actually it hasn't been a roller coaster ride. It's just we started at the bottom and we started rising up. Well, my freshman year, it was pretty tough. We had a lot of guys leave after that year, so obviously we had a few issues. We didn't really take care of the ball my freshman year. We wasn't playing with confidence. We just wasn't playing with that Texas swagger that we're starting to gain back now. But to see, me being a junior now and see how much we've grown, it feels good to be with the same people I came in with. I'm just excited to be able to play with them. I feel like they're my brothers. So.
I know you said you don't get caught up in the rankings, but it must be satisfying to where you were 2 years ago to where you guys are now. You played in a tournament. You're fully expecting to play in another tournament, compete for a Big 12 championship, etc. Yeah,
that feels good. I mean, everybody wants to win. The locker room's happy. The whole program is happy when you win. And then when you're winning, you can also focus on, improving as an individual as well as improving as a team. I mean, it just feels good, like I said, to be with a bunch of guys who care about each other, who play with great chemistry, and nobody's selfish on the team. So it's just all fun right now.
How much fun was that locker room after Lipscomb when every player that played scored a point?
That was really fun. Nobody may not know this, but, they in the locker room now, the coaches are giving out awards for one of them is called the Enom Award. It's not about me. It's like the guy who went out there and made it all about the team, who didn't think about themselves. And last game, Jordan Barnett, he won that belt. It's actually a nice belt. And then we actually have another one. It's called the Warrior Belt. It's the person who was just relentless and tough out there, and things of that nature. I actually won that award. I was happy. It was different and it was unexpected, and it was actually a really huge belt. And Coach Barnes says it's real gold on the belt, so I'm excited about that. It's in my locker.
That's cool. What has this time at Texas meant to you as you not only enjoy it now but kind of look forward to life after basketball? How do you think this place is preparing you?
I think it's preparing me, to be successful in whatever I choose to do in the future. Just the fact that you got a group of people who actually care about you, a great support system for your academics. I feel like I can always come back here. I feel like it's home. Yeah, I mean, it feels great, and I feel like they're setting me up to be successful in life.
When you have to take on a leadership role, is that something that comes natural to you, or have you had to work at it? Because everyone will say that Demarcus is a leader of this team.
Leading by example, I think that came natural because I just, I'm passionate about the game and I just love it. I want to work harder than everybody and I want to be tough. But leading vocally, that's something I had to work on over the past 2 years. I feel like I've been growing more and more, and I've been rubbing off on some of my teammates as they've been speaking up more during practice and during games. I mean, it's not easy being a leader, a vocal leader, but to me it's simple being a leader by example.
Coach said you're one of the hardest workers that have ever come through this program. Is that something natural? Is that something that has been with you since you were young, or where does that come from?
I mean, I think it's just me being passionate about what I'm doing, and just me being me. I'm not out here trying to get accolades or earn any awards or anything like that. I'm out here just playing for the team as hard as I can. I don't want to have any regrets when I leave this school. So.
You told me right after the Stanford game you get to go home for a few days. What's that going to be like to go to Garland and spend some holidays with the family?
It's going to be nice. I actually have 2 nephews and a niece, and they're really small. So I'm happy to see them smile and be able to bring them some joy. And also my mother, you know, she doesn't come to many games. So she'll be very excited to see me, and I can't wait to eat her food. So.
All right. Thanks, DeMarcus. Enjoy your holiday.
Thank you.
We'll be back with head coach Rick Barnes right after this. This is Longhorn Weekly on the Longhorn IMG Radio Network and Longhorn Network.